Hello everyone, I'm Yu-Ting Chou. Today I'm going to present my assessment to report the solution for ecological conservation. This is my index page. My staging is 15 life on land. This is my brief description. How may we promote ecotourism for Australia's fragile environment in order to protect the environment and biodiversity? Biodiversity has long provided people with what they need to survival, such as food, medicine, building material, clothing, chemicals, and a wide range of other living material. Since 1970, the average number of mammals, fish, birds, reptiles on the planet has declined by 60%, with global assessment reporting that 1 million plants and animal species are now threatened with extinction, the largest number ever recorded in human history. The exploitation of raw forests, overfishing of the ocean, pollution of water resources, and plastic pollution caused by industry have all contributed to the overconsumption of Earth's resources in the process of social development, resulting in a crisis of ecological balance and loss of diversity. This is why it is so urgent to raise the awareness of public on the conservation of the ecological and biodiversity. The following section introduces 3 precedents related to this topic and analyze their respective strengths and weaknesses. Because I want to enhance the emotional connection between humans and ecological through the process of ecotourism, it is important to have a travel agency that offers ecotourism. YuTing Travel is the leading travel agency for sustainable tourism and ecotourism in Mexico. They are dedicated to reconnect people with nature while minimizing harm to the natural environment. The next one is New Zealand's ecotourism brochure. A tourist brochure is an essential way to promote a country's travel. We can easily find many tourist brochures as a survey contest when we go to the airport. So I think the eco resort in my proposal also need to provide travelers with a very comprehensive introduction to ecotourism, in case they are not sure what it is. Last one is the UNESTAP National Park and Wildlife Service, which is the Australian UNESTAP state's unique management system that unifies all national parks and ecological reserves through this management team. I think that the unified management part has many advantages and facility management. And apart from ecological protection, they're also promoting ecotourism and the rehabilitation of endangered species, which are very meaningful activities. At the beginning, with the experience, I made the 2 personas which will help me to identify the concrete image of the existing user and potential user. So the first step in the development of a good marketing strategy is to identify the target group and get to know them better. It is only by thinking from their perspective that we can truly understand their problem and needs. Based on human-centered design approach, I create 2 personas that are 2 different groups of users when traveling. The first proposal is to design a CIS that belongs to eco-resort. In the icon design part, because it is going to be set in Sydney, Australia, so the icon that I want to use is still mainly kangaroo or wombat. There is a complete CIS in a subsequent promotion and implementation step can let potential users know more about us. Disney is so successful is also because of their complete CIS. The method I used during the testing phase was to interview a user who also like animals and want to experience ecotourism to analyze what design problems there are with the current CIS. Proposal B is a brochure as mentioned earlier that I think it is important to promote tourism not only online but also offline, and some potential users may not use electronic devices or the environment does not allow them to do so. A paper brochure would be much more practical for them. In the testing phase, I chose the user journey map and paper prototype. Firstly is the user journey map. Through this experimental method, I could clearly understand the process in which the user will feel unhappy and target this area for subsequent design. Secondly, the paper prototype. Because there are many folding and binding methods for the brochure. After the iteration, I choose the most suitable butterfly page folding method. The final proposal was a paper seat ticket based on the Assessment 1 precedent. I had mentioned the idea of the seat paper in Assessment 1. After considering that the eco resort will also need a ticket, I wanted to apply this concept to the ticket. On the right is the storyboard for using seat ticket. The method I used in the testing phase was a stakeholder map. Through this experimental method, I discovered some problems that I did not realize and the stakeholder involved, which I need to take into consideration when running the eco resort. And this is the API referencing. Thank you.